does child custody look like in Texas courts or in Texas family law? Generally, there's a presumption that both parents are going to be joint managing conservators, okay? There's going to be a primary conservator, and the primary is the person who gets to designate the primary residence of the children. There's going to also be a presumption that the standard visitation order is in the best interest of the children, and most people are familiar with this. That's when you have the first, the third, and the fifth weekend, and if there is a fifth weekend, and you have a block of time in the summer for your summer vacations and your summer visiting, and then holiday times, and if the children have a spring break and a fall break, all of those areas will be assigned in visitation. We call parents conservators, and we list out their rights. All parents have rights and duties, and they're inherent to most parents. They know these things. You have the right of moral and religious training. You have the right to go to their schools and converse with their teachers. You have a right to determine what education they're going to have. We designate all those rights. And sometimes people want rights like they want to agree upon things, like whether a child can marry underage. Sometimes parents will say, well, we probably need to agree on that, in which case we can do those things. People are also familiar with duties, parental duties. You have to support your child until the age of 18. Okay? You have to provide food, clothing, and shelter. And so people are familiar with rights and duties, but the court will delineate them, and in some instances you'll share the same duties, or you'll share a duty with right of agreement. In other words, one parent can't unilaterally decide something. They have to talk to the other parent and reach an agreement, and sometimes there are exclusive rights. Generally, in most cases, there's always exceptions, but generally the only exclusive right is going to be the right to designate the primary residence of the children and the right to child support.